Hello, welcome back to Irrelevant Topics. Today we will be covering Elisa Lam, and we have some brand new, exciting, different theories from all the other videos and articles you've seen online. So first, we will get right into
Maybe
the
give a little bit of
background,
history of
her
the
story
background,
of Elisa Lam. Elisa Lam is she's from Vancouver, BC. In around 2013, early, she went to Los Angeles for vacation or something, to visit. I don't know.
She was just visiting.
Yeah, stayed at the Cecil Hotel, which is definitely an odd choice.
She went missing.
Yeah, she disappeared one day, and her parents filed a police report saying their daughter was missing. They hadn't heard from her because Elisa Lam, I think, I read it somewhere, she would call them or text them every day or something like that. And so a couple of days after, they reported that she went missing, the guests were saying the water was kind of discolored, it tasted weirdly, it was kind of blackish, it smelled funny or whatever. And so the hotel management, or whoever, checked the water tank to find Elisa Lam, and they were floating, naked, with her clothes floating next to her, in there, face down. Face up, maybe.
First of all, it's already very nasty that they were drinking the water of a dead.
I know, but it tasted funny. That's so gross.
So that's just one side note. That's nasty.
And so I think a couple of days after, before she went missing, in some period of time, they found footage of her acting very strangely and weirdly in an elevator. This elevator footage of her is all over the internet, all over YouTube. You can look it up, Elisa Lam elevator footage, come up. Elisa Lam will probably come up right away. It's her kind of acting weirdly in an elevator.
She's pushing all kinds of buttons.
Yeah, peeking in and out, hiding,
in and out, and so
very weird footage, video. Just
it's the creepiest video I've ever seen.
Yeah,
of a real life. Yeah, I don't think you could make that even in fictional being so creepy and scary. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you watch it. The link is in the
description
below, and watch that video. It'll freak you out.
Yeah, and so I guess we'll get right into our theories. So I've been changing my theories a little bit over the past couple days. I've been thinking more about it, and I believe I have two theories.
Oh,
now.
Okay.
I have kind of two different ones.
Yeah.
One is that she did it herself. Suicide. She killed herself.
Oh, she was just went in there and wanted to kill herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is bipolar. She took medication, and maybe she went off medication or took too much one day, and she was acting all crazy, as evident in the the elevator video, and just acting crazy. And then went up on the rooftop, and I don't know, was starting to maybe wanted to look in there or opened it somehow, which is being weird. And then
so you think that she's doing that, and then randomly she just decided, okay, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna kill myself.
Yep.
I just jump in and, I think I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or she someone helped her do it. She asked someone to help her.
To help her kill herself. Assisted suicide.
Yeah. Someone helped her. They put her in the water tank, closed the lid, helped her out, got her in there, lifted her up. Maybe she was
That's a unique kind of person to be doing assisted suicide, help someone kill themselves.
Yeah, maybe a good friend, or she's like, I'll pay you a couple $100 or something.
Quote unquote.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Or she could have paid a stranger in LA. There's tons of homeless there. She said, hey, I'll give you $50 to help.
That's possible. I mean, the theory
tank.
of the suicide, I think, is that she was already, for some reason, she had spent that money. She took her time. She went all the way down to LA. Why would she be in such a good state of mind that she would go down to LA just to kill herself? And then if she was, it was
a result of
the moment she went down there on the vacation, staying in the hotel, and then suddenly she decides, you know what, I'm gonna kill myself. It's kind of, I don't know.
I think it's a result of her being maybe more bipolar than usual that day. Maybe feeling a little bit weird. My other theory is that it was her parents. Her parents did it. They did it. They set it all up. This one's kind of far-fetched, and it's kind of it's a very I don't know. I don't know if I believe it too much myself, but I think it's a theory. I like my first theory better. But this one is that her parents, were took her off medication or gave her too much something. They did something to her, made her act all crazy in the elevator, or told her to do that, and then put her in the water tank, killed her in the water tank, and then later the parents sued Cecil Hotel lawsuit, and they won.
So you think they thought, you know what, let's insure our daughter for lots of money, and then let's put her in a scenario where we can
life
sue
insurance.
a company, and then we can make all this money off killing our daughter.
Yeah, I believe it's the case. Could have happened. So yeah, that's my theory. My 2 theories.
I think my theory is that it was. Well, I have a couple too. My one theory is that when she first went to the Cecil, she stayed. It was a hostel style accommodation, and she stayed in a room with 2 other girls, like strangers.
Yeah.
And then because of her odd, erratic behavior, they requested her to leave the room. So I think that they made the request to the hotel. And the hotel had to go up or had to tell her, hey, you need to leave this room. So she had to get her own room. So it was she was very put out, probably extremely irritated, because it was probably a lot more expensive for her to get her own room.
Yeah.
So I think in the elevator scene, she had an altercation with the girls and maybe some other people. Or maybe the girls had their boyfriends over. There was a group of them. Yeah. And then they either had some sort of physical interaction where she was hurt or knocked unconscious or maybe even was killed.
Yeah.
And then they were trying to figure out what to do with her because they can't exactly carry her down to the lobby.
Yeah.
And they knew about the roof because they probably went up there to smoke or went up there to staff. Apparently staff used to go up there and smoke and hang out up there for smoke breaks. They knew about it. They thought, hey, let's go up and just leave her on the roof. And when they got up there, they thought, well, why don't we put her in the water tank? Because no one's going to find her in there. We have more time to get out of here. But whereas if just leave her hidden on the roof, someone's going to find her in a day or 2.
Yeah.
So that's my guess. Because when you see the elevator footage, you can see that she's clearly steps outside the elevator. Yes, her behavior is erratic and odd. But when she steps outside of the elevator, she's talking to somebody.
Yeah.
And you can't see who that person is off camera. And people theorize that she was talking to herself and she was hallucinating and she was on drugs. But I think there was actually somebody there because for this little second, if you watch the video, you see a foot or some sort of body part. And the other thing is that I believe that person was the person who kept the elevator door from opening because it was a very long time for her to be standing outside the elevator with the elevator door open. I mean, elevator doors don't stay open like that, waiting for people to come in. As soon as you get out, they close and go.
Or like that employee.
But if somebody was holding the button, kept pushing the button for that floor, that elevator would stay there. Yeah, stay open, right? Or they had a key, and they made the elevator stop. The elevator there.
Have that.
So that whoever those people were, I think accidentally killed her and then had disposed of her up there. Yeah. So that's one of my theories. My other theory is that, there's 2. One is that two more. One is that she was up there sort of partying or whatever. Because apparently she liked to go on roofs. Yeah. I don't know if that's verified or not, but...
I read something yesterday. It was that... from her social media accounts, like she liked being on rooftops and hanging out there, taking pictures or whatever.
So she could have been hanging out?
Not verified, no.
Well, she could have been up there hanging out by herself, and then maybe someone came up there, saw her up there, and they, again, maybe had an argument, or maybe she passed out up there, and someone went up there and saw her there, like passed out or whatever, asleep, and thought, oh, there's a girl up here. Yeah. You know, what are we going to do? They thought, we can't go tell our bosses, we can't go say anything because they're going to think we killed her, we hurt her, right? So we better dispose of her body. We better like throw her in the water tank because people are going to think we are the ones who did it. No one's going to believe that we just found her up here.
That's a good one,
right?
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's what happened. They were total strangers that randomly came upon her up there and then put her in the water tank, get rid of her body. Yeah. So that's my other theory, right? Mm-hmm. And then I think also, I mean, this is kind of, I know, far-fetched, but I think there might be the spiritual component. Yeah. You know, the person outside the elevator might have been a ghost of previous killers, because you didn't really touch on it, but the Cecil is known for having a lot of paranormal activity.
Yeah, Black Dahlia.
Ghosts. Yeah. The Black Dahlia was killed there. There's serial killer living there, right? There are a lot of murders there. I mean, it's historically known as a hotbed of paranormal activity. Mm-hmm. So I think maybe because of the drugs she was on, she was more in touch with the sixth dimension or whatever, fifth dimension, and she was able to, she got in contact with these spirits. So maybe that's how the elevator started opening. Maybe that's what she was interacting with. Maybe even in the elevator, she was acting oddly, and I think it was almost like she was under the influence of not something but somebody.
Yeah.
Right. So that we can't see.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's out there for some people, but I really believe in there's energy that we can't understand and see happening around us. And she just might have been in a state of mind where she was interacting with it. And maybe that's how she ended up in the water tank. Maybe she was hurt by this spiritual entity, or maybe that person drove her to go up to the roof and go in there, or spiritual entity opened that up. Because from what I understand, it was too hard for her to lift the hatch or to move the opening of the water tank. That's why the theory of accidental drowning and suicide are a little iffy, because her getting up there and figuring out how and having the strength to open up the water tank and then get in and then close the roof of the water tank behind her is even more tricky.
Sorry,
how did she do that? Did she tread water? Like, she was treading water and she was able to kind of reach up and be sort of superhuman strength and pull the hatch or slide across or whatever, however the opening was.
I forgot to mention earlier, but because the coroner ruled an accident from drowning due to her bipolar disorder, which is definitely, I mean, it's weird to rule it that, because she didn't, I find it unrealistic, kind of, that she did it herself, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it's really physically, I think it's
not. That's a theory. If you look at pictures of a Cecil Hotel rooftop, the water tanks are there next to this big, like, maintenance kind of roof. So she could have climbed up the roof. There's a ladder there. Got into the water tank.
Well, I think she could have easily just climbed. Oh, well, I guess she could have jumped off the roof.
Yeah, but there's no way she could have closed it though. How could she close it?
Exactly.
After she was in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if wind could be strong enough to knock
because
it down.
To get in there, she would have had to climb up. If people see the picture, she would have had to climb up the ladder, then sort of like hoist her, like open the hatch.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it flips open like this or slides.
Yeah.
But she would have to get the hatch open, and then she would have to physically pull herself up with superhuman strength and get herself in there.
Yeah.
It's kind of
and then maybe she went in there, left the lid open, and the employee thought, oh, the lid's open, he went and closed it, didn't see her in there. I mean, it's
maybe someone said, oh, I wonder if someone left the lid open and went and closed it and she was in there.
And they just didn't see her.
Didn't see her. Yeah. Right? Yeah. But I wonder what that would be. What that would mean if you went up there and she was in there and she was alive and he didn't look in there and he shut the tank and that's how she died because she wasn't able to get out. Is that like a manslaughter thing?
Maybe. I don't know.
He didn't know she was in there. He just trapped her in there though.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know how long she could last treading water. Maybe like an hour or two, maybe.
Yeah.
Underwater for like a minute, less probably.
So she drowned.
Yeah.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, that's what they said. I don't know if that probably means because they can figure it out. She probably wasn't dead before going in there then.
No, but she could have been unconscious or something. That's why I think she had some sort of altercation with whoever was keeping the elevator door open, and she passed out or she was hit unconscious, and people panicked. Oh yeah, I thought maybe she had died or was going to die. Oh yeah, so we have to get rid of the body.
I actually think it's a good idea, a good theory that a bunch of people did. Like it'd be easier for like 2 or 3 people to like lift her in there than like one guy.
I think it was at least two.
Yeah, even one guy. Yeah, it'd be so.
Because one person would be challenging to do.
Yeah.
Right, but 2 people easily could have done it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's all of our theories for now. Let us know your theories in the comment section below. Leave a like. Share with your friends if they're interested in Elisa Lam. Or
I'm really interested to know what if you have any new theories.
Yeah, we love to hear your theories in the comments.
Our theories.
Please subscribe to
the elevator video.
Yeah, please subscribe. We'll have other videos coming out soon. New unsolved mysteries, other mysteries,
other irrelevant topics. That's our favorite.
And, subscribe, share it around, and that's our 11 topics.